One outside. Bottom of three. Bottom of three. Bottom of three. Bottom of three. Barely. Back to one outside. One outside. One outside. One outside. Clear, clear.
Fight for the lead up front. Blaney on the inside. Larson powering by on the outside. He clears him as they go down the backstretch.
Saw big wheel back in the pack. I think that was Harrison Burton with a big tank slap off turn 2. Nice job of saving it. LaJoy and the 6 of Keselowski were happy that he saved it as well. They were kind of in front row seats. I love listening to Stevie Reeves, how calm he is on the radio.
Kyle Larson, we mentioned aggressive. Well, aggressively into turn 3, and almost a moment here with the 99 of Daniel Suarez up the racetrack. Wall, but can he get all the way back to pit road? He looks like he's going to get there. Dave.
Meanwhile, Chase Briscoe is on pit road. He was complaining about a vibration for the last 20 laps or so. Has been managing it the best he can. He finally gets his 4 fresh tires, Kim.
LaJoy is going to make his way into the attention of his crew. He said he fired off tight, but freer on the back end of the run. That car just feels disconnected, he says, as he makes the long way down to his pit zone, right in the corner of pit road as the crew goes to work. And it's going to be a chassis adjustment, and they take tires for him.
Yeah, Kim, right front went down for Ross Chastain. He came down pit road. Let's see how bad that wall contact was. He said, interestingly, Kim, on the radio, about 30 laps before that, the car is finally turning the way I want it to turn.
As Martin Truex Jr. gets ready to make his stop, he is unhappy with that race car. He said he has to wait on the front end to grab, also way too loose. They make a big chassis adjustment there. 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel on the 19.
Green flag pit stop cycling through the 4 of Josh Berry now on pit road.
Did a nice job. We've talked about how difficult this pit road is kind of to enter. We saw Ross Chastain actually spin out of practice trying it. Ford did a nice job, Kim.
And that overstock 4 number for Josh Berry, he fired off 3, but then that track, he said, is building tighter. Looking for 4 fresh Goodyear tires. They'll put fuel in it as well for Josh Berry.
19 of Martin Truex Jr. speeding. So he'll have to come back down pit road.
Section 1. Coming back.
And so he'll come back onto pit road now. That's the penalty.
They told him he was speeding in section 1 so that he can make an adjustment to make sure he's not speeding through that section again, because that is the worst thing you could do, is get caught for speeding and then come down pit road to serve the penalty and get caught speeding again.
Blaney's still up front, but now it's Chase Elliott that's putting the pressure on him. Driver still to come to pit road. Blaney, Elliott, Larson, Bell, Logano.
Oh,
With the racetrack is the 5. Larson.
His tires look up though, don't they? I think he just got out of line.
that's what's hard as hell.
He missed pit road there if he was trying to come.
I think his tires are up.
I agree with Jim. I think he just somehow either caught it and just got up into the grade. 12 of Blaney's on pit road. It'd be interesting to see where the 12 cycles versus the 24. Oh yeah, Jeff, the 5 just loose into the corner a little bit, and then a little help with the 11. Gave him a shot up the track to make him.
Watch the stop of Ryan Blaney despite leading laps. That handling not to his liking. He said it's really loose in and tight on throttle as they take tires and fuel. Slight air pressure, Dustin Marty.
Yeah, back-to-back leaders pitting on back-to-back laps. First Ryan Blaney and then Chase Elliott, who has been fantastic on these long runs. It is so good. If I can get a little bit of help at the beginning of the run, that would be wonderful. With teammate Alex Bowman also on pit road right now. And another car into the wall, Rick.
Yeah, another car into the wall. It looked like the 42.
Yeah, there goes the 43.
Oh, 43, Eric Jones.
Trying to get down to pit lane. Does a nice job. Tire stays on. Everybody avoids him. A lot going on here.
This is why everybody's afraid to pit. You know, some people are going to blow tires. We've seen multiple tire failures, just no caution kill.
Yeah, and for Eric Jones, this team, when I talked to him this morning, did not think they had the pace. As we watch Kyle Larson making his stop, he said just a little bit loose. Going to be more encouraged with ear tires. And you see that chassis adjustment to help the condition of that race car on Kyle Larson's machine.
There, Eric Jones gets to his pit stall, and they're going to change that right front tire if they get the jack underneath it. Kim.
And let's follow the stop of Joey Logano as they continue to have problems on that Eric Jones machine, trying to get the jack underneath the car. Finally are able to do it, get it lifted up so they can change tires. Joey Logano making his stop. Joey complaining to his team, telling loose in and off, but center is hurting me the most. It's the tight condition that we need to work on. Joey Logano taking tires, slight adjustment, and fuel.
20 of Christopher Bell continues to run on the racetrack, getting really good mileage. This is further than I thought they could have gone.
Remember, this is the car that blew the tire in practice. So they have a tremendous amount of confidence that they made the adjustments they needed to keep from having another tire failure.
And he was on pit road on lap 54, so he's been on the track the longest on these tires.
Bale's their leader up top. Bob Sprain down below. He's going to be for the lead.
So while they're currently not near the front, they're 13th or 14th, they know that'll be important, Dave.
That's told his crew, if I put the throttle to it in the center, it stays tight. I can't get off the corner well, so they'll adjust for that here. Give them 4 Goodyear tires and fuel.
Bell continues to run. You see the 9 getting in front of the 12. All right, bring it to us. Sounds like the 20's coming to pit road. What you don't see in that bottom screen is the 24. He pitted about 10 laps early. To Jeff's point about tires mattering, that cycled him out in front of these 3 by just a couple seconds. So even though the advantage wasn't as big as some tracks, they still mattered that short pitting did allow him to leapfrog the leaders as the 20 turns left. Does a nice job, Marty. Looks like no tires sliding down the pit road speed.
Boy, green flag stop here out of this game, and the first pit stall was really tough, and Christopher Bell executed it very well. I don't think anyone anticipated the team running a long day, but they have. Mike Hicks is a rear tire changer on this race team,